All right, we are back here on the AP Tour, the Fall Ball, and I have found some friends of mine. We've talked before. The Academy is. How you doing?
Good. It's good to see you again. We just released 5 new songs on an EP that's available on iTunes called Lost in Pacific Time. We're gonna finish up this tour, continue writing, and then maybe get into the studio early next year and have our 4th album out in 2010.
What's the AP Tour Fall Ball been like? Is this bigger than you normally play, or?
It's about the same. We've played here at the Sokol Auditorium many a time, and but yeah, it's just been a lot of fun. We've never toured with any of these bands before.
What advice would you give to other bands that? Because obviously you started out and now you've really made it in music. So what do you think was the secret in getting you here, and what advice would you give to other local bands that are trying to do the same thing?
Work hard and focus on the songs. It's all about having good songs. People expect things right away to happen, and that expectation will not get you where you want to be. You have to work hard and be prepared for the journey.
My advice would be just never release something that you don't feel passionate about. I had a lot of friends' bands growing up, and they'd just go in and record songs because they felt like they needed to record songs and get them out. Kind of half-baked, and not so good. Not a good thing to do. I don't think you should ever put anything out unless you feel like you really stand by it.
You guys put a lot of work into your music. It's not a rushed thing. So how do you respond to haters or people or your fans, even if they don't like a song? I mean, do you take it personally?
You always take it personally. I mean, it's a personal thing. Songwriting's, for us, is something that we take very seriously. But at the same time, I think that there's a pretty wide variety of songs on our albums, and we don't really dwell too much if an album gets a bad review or a handful of songs aren't requested.
I may hate the Dallas Cowboys, but
no, you didn't.
You're not on their message boards.
I can say whatever I want about the Cowboys organization, but it's not going to change the way they play. And that's how it goes with music too. I mean, people can stand outside our bus right now and just be like, I only like the old stuff, or Siski's hair doesn't look as good as it used to, and that doesn't affect the way that what happens on this bus when the wheels start moving and we move to the next town.
When you guys were starting out, how did your parents respond to the idea that you wanted to go play music for a living? I mean, it must have been a big risk at the time.
There's no guarantee there. We all could have gone to college. Pretty much college is of our choice at that point. But we decided not to, and I think that there's a lot to be said about following your, not to sound cheesy, but following your dreams and showing your parents that you can do it with hard work and devotion and dedication.
My mom and her husband are bigger fans of music probably than I am, so they were really happy when I started playing, especially when I was playing with some nice gentlemen whom they trusted.
Playing with this guy, so they liked him over here.
Yeah, and the money has never been. I mean, obviously it's a concern for I mean, when we started the band, we were teenagers, and teenagers don't need to make a lot of money; they just need to have fun. And
that's right.
I'd say that everyone should look at life that way.
I think you'll make a good dad with that motto, huh?
Yeah.
Teenagers just need to go have fun.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, you got the rest of your life to slave away at a job. When you're 16, 17, you should be, riding bikes.
Both of us, maybe. We both got iPhones here, apparently.
This is turned into an Apple commercial.
What do you mean?
Supported by Brian O'Dell.
What do you mean?
And the Academy is. Whoa. All right.
I got mine.
Let's compare iPhones.
There's an app for that. I'm texting his mom.
What are you saying?
Oh well,
it's private.
It's not PG.
Oh. Oh wow. How do you respond to that?
Sexting.
Well, that's fine because I text his dad all the time. I was kind of sneaking a peek at your questions there. Would you go ahead and ask the one about the dream?
The dream. Oh, he's getting. See, he loves to be interviewed. I don't think I've ever met anyone who likes to be interviewed as much as you. Okay, what's.
I don't have much to say about the release date of the album, but I would like to talk about the dream.
All right, what is the most interesting dream you've had about the Academy is?
I've had a couple of weird ones. I have a recurring dream that I'm friends with Shaq.
Oh.
And it only happens, once, like, I mean, sometimes it won't happen for a year, and other times it'll happen, like, twice in a week, But just every now and then, Shaq comes to hang out in my dreams, and we're very close. Like, I feel like I know him very well. And then I wake up, and I'm not friends with Shaq, which is a harsh reality. But
we need to fix
the
this.
last dream I had with Shaq, we went skydiving.
Shaq skydiving, that's one big man falling from the sky.
Me and him, like, tandem. I was strapped to Shaq.
Would you? I mean, I don't know if a parachute could stop Shaq.
Oh, yes.
It did.
Shaq can stop himself, man. He just puts his hands out.
Yeah, he's Superman.
If you could compare him to any celebrity or superhero or cartoon or something like that, something kind of funny, what would you say he reminds you of?
Kelly Clarkson.
I'll take the Kelly Clarkson comparison.
She's a good singer.
Yeah.
She's a great singer.
Not that you aren't a good singer.
So good. She's just so good at a bunch of things.
My life would suck without her.
Because of you, she's going on tour.
Yes.
And since you've been gone, it just hasn't been the same.
It's all true, and
You can't breathe for the first time.
you never know what's brewing up behind my hazel eyes. That's all the songs I know from Kelly Clarkson. So.
But you're already gone.
Is that another song?
Yes.
See, I don't know.
I think.
I just need to break away.
I didn't get that.
Good one.
Beautiful, guys. Nice to know we're all Kelly Clarkson fans. All right, well, I think that's a great place to end it. Just mutual love for Kelly Clarkson and Shaq and all the good things in the world. I'm getting all poetic here. This is ridiculous. All right.
Yeah, I love it.
Give you your next song. The title of your next album. Love for Kelly Clarkson
Shaq.
and Shaq.
And hate for the Cowboys.
All right, turn it off. Don't worry, there's plenty more where that came from. Come with me behind the scenes, backstage, and onto the tour bus to meet your favorite stars. We are backstage with Slipknot. We are on the tour bus with the Academy. I'll ask questions you've never heard before and show you the answers you won't find anywhere else. You said you're a Justin Timberlake fan.
No.
No?
No.
Maybe that wasn't you? What do you like about Katy Perry?
Everything.
Happy
birthday, dear Brian.
Huge meaning or self-defining sort of thing.
I think we just lost one of our interviews. Rate, comment, and subscribe for new videos every week. Reporting for YouTube, I'm Brian O'Dell. I'm the reason you go on tour.
You're the reason I'm here, baby.